Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. My name is Josh and I absolutely love clothing, personal style, and things of that nature. So if you're into that type of content, feel free to subscribe to me here on YouTube as well as follow me on Instagram at @where's_Galdo. I have two packages today that I really want to show you guys. It took forever to get to me, but these are actually products from the $20 Yeezy stuff that was released earlier in the year. So if you know me, you probably know that I'm not huge on sneakers anymore. I used to be a huge sneakerhead, not as much anymore. I mean, I still appreciate sneakers from afar, but nowadays I kind of just buy what I like and more fashion-centric items. But earlier in the year, towards the beginning of the year, Kanye West actually released clothing and shoes for $20. And I was really fascinated because I was wondering how good quality can, or how do I say that properly? How good of quality can it be for $20? And if there's anyone crazy enough to make good quality clothing for such a cheap price, I feel like it's Kanye West. He has been off the rails, I mean, in the past couple of years, and I'm not saying that I endorse anything that he has said in the past. I just simply want to know if this clothing is worth it. So let's get right into it. One thing is for sure, oh my goodness, it took forever to get to me. So I ordered them on my brother's birthday, February 12th, 2024, and it took about a month for the clothing to get to me. I bought two pieces of clothing, one pair of pants, one shirt, and I have not opened them up yet. And let's see how they are. For $20, it's kind of hard to expect too much, but here's the first one I got. It is going to be the shirt, the Vultures shirt. So I wanted to buy this shirt in particular because I saw that it was constructed very interestingly. This is just, well, it looks like to me just a flat piece of cotton that was folded, sewn up on the sides, and the sleeves don't even have any paneling at all. Like there's no stitches, it wasn't really put together. I mean, you know, that might have a negative connotation, but it's very simply constructed, I should say. So the head opening is literally just a cut, and then the ends of the sleeves are completely raw hemmed, which I think is really interesting. Of course, you have this Vultures graphic black cotton shirt with black screen print or gray screen printing, which I think actually is it's kind of nice, honestly. This shirt has a pretty solid weight to it. I mean, it's better, I feel like it's better than a Gildan shirt, but not too far off. So $20 for this is not too bad. I did notice that there's a little bit of stitching on the ends of the neckline, so it doesn't like continue the rip down. But I don't know, let's try it on, let's see. All right, so the fit is a little strange, I would say. The neck hole up at the top I think is actually kind of cool. It gives a very like unstructured vibe. The sleeves, it's a little weird because they are cut a little high, which is okay. Like if you're someone who like rolls up your sleeves, it'll feel like right at home. And it is a little cropped. I'm not mad at it actually. I'm kind of into this fit. The material definitely feels pretty good on body. It's a little bit thicker than most of like other t-shirts, and I'm not mad at this actually. I got a size 2, and I'm usually a size like large to extra, true to size large I should say. So a size 2 fits me pretty well. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Next up is going to be the sweatpants. These, I've seen or heard that they are ridiculously large, and from the looks of it, they look pretty big. Not bad. I was really curious on what kind of fleece they would use. I was hoping that it'd be like a French terry or something like that, but it is just kind of a normal fleece material. It does have the Vultures graphic right over here. It has drawstrings, which are kind of feel like really thin bungee cord, which, I mean, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I mean, looking at it more, these actually look quite huge. It is a wide leg sweat pant with a raw hem at the bottom here. So yeah, I don't know, there's not much to say other than it's a black sweat pant. I think quality on this is like, you know, mid. It's all right. It's not too bad, but I know that the last item that I'm going to show you guys is one that a lot of people are really interested in seeing, at least the sneaker people. Now, the sneakers took, I think, 3 months to get to me. I got them at somewhere in like the end of May, if I'm not mistaken. But I got these while I was away on vacation, and I was like, I don't even know when these are gonna show up because these took forever to get here. 3 months was just nuts. They originally sold these for $200 on their website, came back, sold them for $20. I know there's like a little bit of a difference between the $200 pair and the $20 pair. Obviously, I opted for the $20 pair, but this, okay. So I got a size 2 in everything. Size 2 in the shirt, size 2 in the pants, and a size 2 in the shoes. It's funny because this is just a little nylon bag that has a 2 sticker on it. Like, uber simple, but that's fine. Has the same, like, I don't even know what these are. These like elastic strings that are on the actual pants. So, I mean, the materials are consistent, and this is the first time I've ever actually seen them in person, but here are the shoes. Literally, it's a nylon sock with 2 rubber pads on the bottom. Again, I got a size 2. Very reminiscent of like the Balenciaga Speed Trainer. I don't know what it's called, but interesting. I don't know how they're gonna feel. There's a little bit of like glue stainage, so quality control is not, perfect, but honestly, for $20, I can't really complain. $20 is a crazy price point for any shoe, and let's see how they fit. Right there. In terms of fit, I got a size 2. I'm typically a true to size 9, and they fit really well. They fit really good. I'm not mad at it. They look interesting. I've never tried any other sock shoe on before, and they feel, really, really lightweight because there isn't really much going on in the upper. There definitely isn't a whole lot of protection going on the top of your foot, and I was really surprised to see that there is a little bit of like a middle section connecting these 2 rubber pods here, and so it's kind of in the location of a shank, which supports your arch, but it doesn't really serve the same purpose. It just keeps the 2 pieces together because the rest of the shoe is so unstructured. I actually think these are a really good lounge shoe and like a good like lazy shoe. I'm honestly, like, I'm not mad at it. They're kind of cool, and they fold up, so if you kind of like fold them like this and like this, they're super packable. So I gotta say, kind of I'm not mad at it. This is pretty cool. Like, I'm pretty impressed. As far as quality goes, quality is mid, in my opinion. Quality is very mid, but for $20, I think these are great value. So I recorded a whole thing, but I feel like I can't give you a proper review of this stuff if I don't actually go outside and wear it. So today I'm going to be wearing the Yeezy stuff all day, and we'll see how this goes. I don't know if you're supposed to wear socks with the shoes, but we'll just have to see. It'll be a good time, I'm sure. Gonna see some friends, gonna do some things, so I'll give you my review. I'll give you my review at the end of me going out and doing things in the clothing, particularly how comfortable the shoes are. Damn place.
What part of Japan did you go to?
Just Tokyo for 9 days, because I'd never been there before and I wanted to see what it's like. Oh. Alright, I am back home, and I wore these, like, this whole getup, like the shirt, the pants, the shoes, wore it for like an 8-hour period of me being out and about with my friends. We went to a climbing gym. Fun fact, I can't climb, and it is primarily because I had surgery when I was a teenager, and I have implants in my feet that prevent me from being able to bend some of my toes, making it really difficult for me to climb and to wear climbing shoes, so I can't climb. So I was just there hanging out, playing kendama, doing my thing. But after a good amount of time in these items, how do I feel? I would say overall, they're pretty comfortable clothes, but they're nothing all that exceptional. They're definitely not all that special, especially looks wise. So if I'm gonna rate these things, say let's rate them on aesthetics. 0 or 1 being like it just looks terrible, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, like really, really good looking. I would kind of set it around a 5 for these ones. So 5 only because like they look fine. There's really nothing special about the clothing that I'm wearing. Yeah, the shirt does kind of drape interestingly, especially the sleeves, because it's a kind of like one-piece fabric. I think that it looks okay. It definitely doesn't really earn you any points for anyone other than Kanye fans. I think it's fine. Like, it's mid at best. As far as comfortability goes, I was really comfortable throughout the day. I mean, I would say probably what people want to know most about are the shoes. Shirt, I mean, it's just like slightly better than a Gildan tee, so it's perfectly fine. The pants are a pretty heavyweight fleece, so I can imagine they would definitely keep you warm. I wore these in 100-degree weather and was very, very warm. These right here, the shoes, pretty comfortable. I would equate them to, I don't know, since they are so thin on the actual sole area, it felt very similar to wearing my Vibram 5 Fingers. Now these are pretty comfortable, and the Yeezy Pods, pretty comfortable. So comfortability, I'm sitting at about a 6 or about a 6. 6 out of 10, so not bad. Now I will say there are a couple of aspects that are not ideal for me. The shirt is fine how it is. It's constructed interestingly, but it's fine. The pants. So the waistband of these pants are kind of annoying. So the waistband is super big. I got a size 2 in the shirt, 2 in the pants, 2 in the shoes. And I'm usually a size large in shirts, a medium to large in pants, and a size 9 in my shoes. But the waistband of these is held together or cinched by, like, it's not paracord, but it's kind of like bungee cord a little bit. But the thing is the waistband is too stretchy. And so it doesn't really feel all that secure on my body. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't feel like the most secure fastening system, unfortunately. But it worked just fine. Also, the pants don't have pockets, which is super annoying. I depend on my pockets a lot, so I had to just bring a bag around all day, which is fine. I usually bring a bag anyway, but I usually keep my phone and wallet in my pockets, and I couldn't do that today. I don't know, that's personal preference. I wasn't a huge fan of no pockets. The shoes, perfectly fine, I guess. I mean, I've never really owned a sock shoe. This one, I mean, at the top of the sock area, it started to kind of roll up. Maybe because I have a little bit larger calves. I mean, I have Filipino calves. They felt fine. Like, they were relatively comfortable. The problem I definitely did run into with these is that because the upper is so shapeless, it was really difficult to hold your foot down into it. So for the most part, it did kind of stay in place. However, after, like, say when I'm driving and my heels are against the ground, it kind of pulled my foot, whoa, Jesus, I can't talk, but it pushed my foot downward, and so my foot was kind of coming off the back here, which was actually rather annoying. And so from time to time, I would have to kind of adjust the shoe and kind of push my foot forward into the shoe. From then, it was perfectly fine. I didn't wear socks with these because this is kind of a sock in itself. And if I wore socks with these, it'd be infinitely hotter because it is just so hot outside. It's about 100 degrees today. So all in all, I think this is a passable shoe. And for $20, I think it's solid for what you're paying. I hope that they can continue to stick with that price point, because if they can provide this quality clothing at $20 consistently, I think that's actually a pretty solid product for people who are fans and want to buy this merch, because this is so much cheaper than most other merch that's usually just screen printed or whatever it may be. But yeah, I would say this stuff is pretty worth it for the price that they are charging. I'm probably not going to wear this all that much, to be honest with you, but I am glad that I experimented and tried it out for myself. So Did you guys purchase this run of Yeezy stuff? Did you guys buy it at $200, the Yeezy Pods? Because if I bought the Yeezy Pods at $200, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd be pretty pissed. Thankfully, I bought mine at the $20 price point, and it took forever to get to me. So like I think a month and a week for the shirt and the pants, and then for the shoes it took 3 months, which is kind of crazy, but this is kind of the first run of the $20 Yeezy stuff, so we'll see how that continues in the future. I don't think I'm going to be continuing to purchase from Yeezy because it doesn't really fit into my wardrobe all that well. I just wanted to experiment. That's about it. I hope I covered everything that you were curious about the Yeezy stuff. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.